Also, Viva Fox just made it clear that she is not here for 50 Cent going after Jay-Z, because she just sent a very strong warning to stay away from Jay to the SO and keep his mouth shut, or she's going to leave videos of 52. Prove that he's on the DL. So in case you missed, the T, 50 Cent has been coming after Jay-Z hard ever since he got exposed for Saw. But it looks like Viva is still 100% team Jay-Z, even with all this scandal, and she's extremely offended at the thought of 51 up in years. But Viva and 50C have been broken up for a long time now. But it looks like there is still a lot of bad love between these two, because Viva is about to air all of 50 Cent's business like never before, and it's about to get real messy. So if there's one person who's been on Jay-Z's neck in the past couple of weeks since the Saw scandal broke his 50 Cent. But honestly, should we be surprised? Because 50 Cent has been hating on Jay-Z for more than 25 years, and he has never tried to hide his dislike for him. In an interview, he revealed that the reason he disliked Jay-Z was because Jay-Z had a God complex. He said he has a king complex. He thinks he's up in Jesus. You know what I mean? This Jova is, I'm just watching him. He said something one time, I do like those little things, subliminal things for me. That's the punk way to do things. He started to troll Jay-Z way before Jay-Z got sued though, because once Diddy got exposed, 50 immediately started going after Jay-Z too, hinting that he knew what was going on. He even posted a picture of Jay-Z on a milk carton and wrote, "Anybody seeing J Puff said the ninja ain't answering his phone." So when Jay-Z got named in an updated SA lawsuit against Diddy, we immediately knew that 50 Cent, troll of all trolls, would be all over it. The updated lawsuit said defendant Sean Combs, along with his longtime friend and collaborator Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, and a 13-year-old girl at an after-party following the 2000 Video Music Awards. Another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns as saying the minor. Many others were present at the after-party, but did nothing to stop the Saw. Combs has been allowed for years to conduct himself in this manner without any consequences. He believes that he is above the law. He is not his close friend. Sean Carter has been with Combs during many such instances described herein. Both perpetrators must face justice. Well, Jay-Z wasted no time in clapping back, and he accused the lawyer Tony Busby of making up lies in an elaborate attempt to extort him. He said, "My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud. You are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint. Not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged would deserve real justice. If that were the case, well then," entered 50 Cent, immediately starting to troll Jay-Z extra hard. He even posted an AI video of Jay-Z and Diddy getting arrested and wrote, "I want to post this, but I'm afraid I'm going to get shot."
That's the sound of the police! 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 That's the sound of the police!
So he also accused Jay-Z of allegedly using Boo Ivy for clout during the premiere of the new Lion King movie. He posted a picture of Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Blue on the red carpet and wrote, "Jay said they said I say the kid, everybody get dressed, we going to see Mufasa." Yeah, 50 is as messy as they come. However, it turns out that his ex Viva is not here for him trolling Jay-Z, and she came all out to air all this dirty business, and it was messy. Everybody knows that Viva 50 have had bad blood for a long while, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. Well, back in the early 2000s, 50C and Viva Fox were a talk of the town, a rapper known for his bad boy persona, and a glamorous actress who lit up every room she walked into. It was an unexpected peeing that had everybody buzzing at the BET Awards that year. Viva showed up looking stunning as usual, But 50 Cent couldn't resist gushing over her outfit during an interview.
I'm enjoying myself. This is a big change in my life. I'm just happy to be present with all of these beautiful people in here. You know, I want to thank Vivica Fox for wearing that dress too.
Then, after that, Viva was head over heels, absolutely swept away. Word on the streets was that this was the moment that she fell hard for 50C. And honestly, who could blame her? She was completely captivated before anyone could blink. The two were inseparable, and just like that, their romance was official. But fast forward to 2003, the MTV Video Music Awards, where they made their big doit as a couple walking the red carpet hand in hand. They left no room for speculation, but where whispers and rumors gone, it was very crystal clear. Viva 50 were an item, and they weren't shy about showing it off now. At the time, they were both riding high on their careers. 50C just dropped his monster album, Gear Rich or Die Tryin', which sold a jaw-dropping 12 million copies around the globe. Meanwhile, Viva was absolutely killing it on the big screen, starring in hit after hit. Independence Day, Set It Off, Soul Food could play that game in the iconic Kill Bill together. They were the ultimate power couple, lighting up Hollywood with their undeniable chemistry and superstar status. They were always in the spotlight, and Bio was absolutely loving it. Every moment they spent together seemed to pull her closer, and before long she was falling hard for 50 Cent with each passing day. And let's not ignore the way he treated her like an absolute queen. Lavish dates, thoughtful gestures, and all the attention a girl could want together. They looked like the perfect match, serving up major relationship goals and giving everybody something to talk about.
He's such a gentleman. He's very generous. I know him as Curtis, always will. And the 50 Cent, you know, those are his performing thing and who he is as a man. So I met Curtis because I remember when I first talked to him, I was like, so what do I call you? He was like, Curtis, that's my name. I said, okay, cool. But for my birthday, he filled my entire house with my favorite flowers from Casablancas and gardenias. And literally a van pulled up with flowers. Like, they kept bringing this stuff. I was like, more? More? More?
Okay.
So he's very generous and very kind.
Well, 50 seemed just as in love as Viva was, because he was even allegedly planning to propose to her. But what was supposed to be a 12-carat engagement ring turned into a pair of earrings, and all because they become a 50 angry, and he changed his mind about the proposal.
Have had as many people in y'all's business.
Right, because when it got so uncomfortable with everybody else, like when you get pushed and pulled in different directions without it being even her decision.
Right.
Her publicist has said, do this. This person is, you do this, and and you go, okay, all right, this is not right.
Right. So is it true that you turned the 12-carat ring into a pair of earrings?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, I truly enjoyed this interview. Thank you. Oh wait, no, there was one thing that I wanted to let you know. So I posted that we were doing an interview, and one of my former teachers, she said she wanted to tell you that you are an excellent role model for children. You never gave up on your dreams, and you realized that ruling the streets was not the way to live, and she is so proud of you. So this is a former teacher of mine, and she's just really happy for the image of you are.
So I can say that soon their romance turned sour in record time. After just 8 months of dating, 50C pulled one of the coldest moves in breakup history. He ended things with Vivica Fox live on a radio station. Yes, he really aired her out for the whole world to hear. Things unraveled quicker than anyone saw it coming. But here's the tea. Though the relationship was practically an open book, zero privacy, non-stop headlines, and the tabloids digging into every corner of their lives, it was a circus, and the pressure was unreal. Plus, let's not forget the elephant in the room, the age gap. Vio was nearing 40, a confident woman with her life together, while 50 Cent was in his late 20s navigating fame and figuring out adulthood. But the real kicker, 50's love for the spotlight, he just couldn't help but put there. relationship out there for everybody to see, and IFA wasn't having it, and honestly, can you blame her? Nobody wants their private moments turned into a public drama. Add 50 Cent's reckless attitude to the mix, and his need for clout, and his need for attention in the rap game, and it's easy to see how things started to spiral between the non-stop media frenzy, the relationship going public way too soon, and 50's inability to keep things low-key. The romance never stood a chance. It burned bright, but fizzled out just as fast, leaving both of them with plenty of regrets and a whole lot of shade to throw in the years to come.
Oh man, Prince Albert and them, they threw the party out there was wild.
A lot of hot chicks
out there, yeah.
Are you getting laid like every day?
Oh man, my love life is great.
Oh, man.
Good for you, man.
What's it like the first time though when Vivica gives you the go-ahead and says she's gonna get naked in your bed? Is it awesome?
Yeah, man, it's exciting.
Are you able to hold out a long time?
No.
No, I mean, you know,
It's hard to hold out.
it is. For me, it is.
Yeah, you gotta concentrate.
Yeah. You gotta think
You
about
gotta think about
garbage.
basketball,
Right.
football, and baseball.
You could just look at her publicist in the corner and
Is she loud in bed? Like, does she make a lot of noise? Does she make a lot of noise?
Nah, she doesn't make a lot of.
She doesn't? Yeah, I don't like that.
You want a noisy girl.
Yeah, I want to go to fake it.
she yells out, "See Kill Bill opening October 22nd."
Did you have to court her a long time? Like, you know, like take her out on dates and stuff
Did
before
you buy her jewelry and all that?
Yeah, we hung out, man. We went a few different places.
You only
Well, 50 Cent started feeling like he was losing his tough guy image, which led him to break up with Viva. However, he didn't do it face to face. Viva found out, like the rest of us, that she had been dumped through a radio show. Well, 50 Cent didn't just break up with Viva. He straight up ghosted her. One day they were together, and the next day he was gone. Poof, no call, no text, not even a LAN excuse. He completely vanished, leaving Vea confused and heartbroken.
I guess he went on his European tour.
Yes.
And at that point, I guess the relationship started to kind of devolve.
No, the relationship broke up after the World Music Awards. I came back and he was on the radio saying he dumped me.
But it didn't stop there. As if ditching her wasn't bad enough, 50 Cent decided to spill all her tea in the public. He accused Viva of chasing clout and using him for fame, even though he was the one who pursued her in the first place. Talk about flipping the script. But what made it worse was how quickly he seemed to forget everything they shared. Glamorous red carpet appearances, the cozy hand-holded moments at award shows erased like it never happened. It was like their entire relationship meant nothing to him, and for Viva the whole situation was beyond humiliating, a public breakup that left her not just hurt, but really blindsided.
turn. Be honest.
Okay, I ain't calling no more.
Oh, really?
Just stop calling.
Really?
Well, what happened?
She told you to stop calling?
Nah, I stopped calling. I felt like her people were taking advantage of the situation as far as her publicist was concerned.
They were using you for publicity.
Good for you.
Nah, but it couldn't have been using me for publicity because then, you know.
In a way, you're the hottest thing out there.
Yeah, but in the, then it would be, then we wouldn't have been together intimately.
The main thing that what killed the relationship was that we just went way too public, way too fast. I had for him, and still to this day, will always, like, he was the love of my life. I will admit that without any reservations. He will always have a very special place in my heart.
At the end of the day, though they just couldn't handle all the publicity and the attention their relationship was getting, the main thing that what killed the relationship was that we just went way too public, way too fast. I had for him, and still to this day, will always, like, he was the love of my life. I will that without any reservations. He will always have a very special place in my heart. Viva wasn't about to sit back and let 50 Cent drag her name through the mud without a fight. She had enough of this antics and made it clear that she wasn't here for the disrespect. If 50C thought he could paint her as some fame-chasing opportunist, he had another fan coming, because Vivica Fox was ready to set the record straight. And did she ever? She came with a fierce clapback. She wasn't the type to stay quiet while someone spread lies about her. So Bai made her mission to shut down the rumors and remind everybody who she really was, and there was no way that she was going to let him rewrite the narrative without getting her side of the story out there.
That's what I met him as Curtis. But anyway, the relationship didn't work out, but the press lasted a lot longer than the relationship did. So, I mean,
why do you think the press does that? Why do they, like, vilify the woman? Because when I read that stuff, I was like, it's so ridiculous.
No, it wasn't the press. It was him.
Oh.
No, it was him. He was like, she's exploiting me. She's trying to use me for, to get publicity, and which was so not true. I was about to be in a film with, Oscar-winning actors, and I've been acting for years. But, I just considered that ghetto love. That was his way of dealing with the breakup. He was like, you did me wrong. You did me.
But even though 50 Cent was the one who broke up with Viva, he was still petty after the breakup. He even dissed her in some of his songs, like in his song Get in My Car, where he said, my game F with the B brain till she thinks. She wifey spend a life savings in the day, 'cause she likes me commitment from me, and not likely went out Viva. I thought I was onto something. But then the next week, nah man, it was nothing. He made it seem like he wasn't even committed to Viva. The whole time making her look bad in front of the whole world. Viva was badly hurt by the song, and she described it as a heartbreaker and humiliating. However, a few months later, he chose to set aside the animosity and reached out to her to address their issues and potentially rebuild their friendship. He extended an olive branch by inviting her to appear in his music video, suggesting they put the P behind them and move ahead positively. And just when it seemed like things were finally cooling down between him and Viva, 50 Cent couldn't help but stir the pot again. Classic 50, right? He just couldn't resist keeping the drama going. And some people never change. And he definitely proved that with his actions. So what did he do this time around? He threw some petty shade at Empire, the show Vivica was starring in at the time. Sure, Empire had its fair share of ups and downs, but leave it to 50 to make it even messy. Instead of letting Viva have her moment in the spotlight, he took a shot at the show and added fuel to the fire in an interview. He blamed the show's decline on what he called too much gay stuff. He said, there are 3 million less viewers who tuned in the last night's Empire episode. Did you watch it? We cannot take the extra gay stuff or celebrity stuff last night. He got dragged for filth over this too. He defending himself, saying it must be a slow news week. They're going to say 50 say Empire lost 3 million viewers because it's too much gayish, he only said. Cookie call me. But the kid is going to F up the show. Now everyone is waiting for power. I told him to lay low. But Vivica was not about to let that slide. So she clapped back at him, exposing his big secret, allegedly hinting that he had a little something going on with Soulja Boy behind the scenes.
That's when 50 Cent blamed the second season ratings dip on gay stuff.
First of all, the pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
Ooh, pot calling the kettle black. Huh.
Whoa.
I voiced my opinion, but I'm the kind of person where if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. I was just really, really sick and tired of hearing the BS about Empire, and especially about the gay storyline. And I'm not going to take it back because Lee Daniels Taji and Terrence Howard are very good friends of mine, and they are my co-stars, and I'm a stand-up kind of babe. So I stood up for them, and I don't regret it whatsoever. Well, her words put 50 and Soulja Boy on the defense, and they went on and on talking about how she was chasing clout and Soulja Boy. Bro, everyone hit up this cougar. She's single and ready to mingle 1-1800 granny. Desperate for attention extension hashtag. I'm washed up. Well, 50C also reposted Soulja Boy's post and claimed that the reason Viva thinks he's gay is that he let her eat his groceries when they were dating. He wrote, oh no, now she thinks I'm gay 'cause I let her lick my eye. Wait. I didn't want her to. She forced me, and my hands were tied. 50 Shades of Grey. Wait. Let me find out that Viva was out here eating that booty like groceries. Viva continued to fight, though posting an Verbe scene photo of 50 Cent.